Hello. So today I want to talk to you about Incan Gold. And this is, in my opinion, one of the best push your luck games out there. And it is a classic. It's been around for a long time. It's had several different printings, and it is just a lot of fun. It is for 3 to 8 players, and it's definitely one that the more people you have, I think the more exciting and interesting it is. So let me tell you how it works. The game is going to be played over 5 rounds, and you have these cards that show you which round you're on, and they will get flipped over each round so you know the one you're on, and you will be exploring this temple. So you're going to be making this complete picture of the temple, but it's just to help you keep track of the round that you're in. Then there are also 5 artifact cards, and they correspond with the round. So you're going to put in an artifact card into the deck every time you play. And the deck is made up of treasure room cards that range from 1 to 17 and hazard cards. This one's spiders, this one's a snake, this one's a tiger, bats, and then there's 3 of each type. So let's see if we can find the other one. The temple is falling in on you. So that's real bad. Like, it's a cave in. So basically what's happening is we'll put in our artifact. Each round, cards are going to come out one at a time, and you get to decide, should I stay or should I go? It's a real simple question, and that is really the decision you have to make every round is, should I stay or should I go? Why would I want to stay versus why would I want to go? Well, you're going to have this little tent in front of you. Everyone has one. And as a room card comes out, there are these gems. The turquoise are 1, the onyx is 5, and the gold is 10. So as they come out, we're going to evenly divide the gems among all of the players, with any extras being left on the room card. And they're going to sit outside my tent until I decide to exit the temple that round. My gems are not safe. If at any point 2 of the same hazards get revealed, any gems I have outside of my tent are lost. I did not make it out with them. If I exit safely before that happens, any gems I have outside my tent go inside my tent, and I now have them for the remainder of the game. So everybody gets an explore and an exit card, and you are going to have them in front of you. And before a card is revealed, everyone's going to decide which one they have, and they're going to reveal it. Explore. So let's pretend. So our first card comes out. Ooh, it's a hazard. All right, people, what are we doing? And everyone decides and reveals at the same time. Nobody has anything yet. Of course, you'd keep exploring. A 4. Okay. So let's say we're playing a 4-player game. So every player is going to get 1 gem to keep outside their tent. And then we decide, I'm going to explore again. Ooh, and it's a 2. 2 does not split evenly among 2 players, so it'll go there. Now, if someone leaves and they're the only person to leave, they get those 2 gems. If multiple people leave, then they split them evenly. So everyone decides, explore or exit. And we now have another danger. So we now have a snake and spider. So maybe this player decided to exit. They take that. They safeguard their gems. Everyone else is exploring. Now we're down to only 3 players left in the round. So everybody's going to get 2, with the 1 left over going on there. So now maybe I decide to exit, and so does the one other player. So we can't split that. So those just get tucked in to my tent, and play will continue until either 2 of the same hazard have come out, and everybody who is still in the temple will lose what they have, as well as any gems that were on the cards, or until everybody has exited. And if everybody exits successfully, that is great. Now, if 2 of the same hazard, the next card was a spider, come out, when the round ends, we will take the second hazard and discard it from the game. So now instead of there being 3 spiders in the game, there's only 2. So we know spiders become a little less deadly the next round. So now we go to 2. We put in our level 2 artifact, we shuffle up, and we go again. And we do that over 5 rounds. So it's just the excitement of, like, what's going to come out next? Should I push my luck for 1 more round? Which in my case, I'm usually like, yeah, I'm going to push my luck for 1 more round. And it generally goes terribly. I tend to push too far. I don't tend to win a lot. That's okay. It's the fun of hoping that something really amazing happens. So like I said, 5 rounds, that's it. I think one of the previous printings had a version where instead of the explore and the exit cards, you had like a little meeple in your hand, and everybody would put their hand out and then drop. And if they dropped their meeple, they were continuing to explore. Or if they dropped their meeple, they were leaving. If they dropped nothing, they were continuing to explore, something like that. And I prefer playing that way because I feel like people often forget to flip their cards, or they just leave one out there, and then people know what you're doing, and it gets kind of frustrating and annoying. Maybe it's just me that it annoys, but I like the token thing. So when we play, that's what we do. We use the tokens. So if you want to leave, then when you drop, I'll choose one of these, for example. All right, I'm leaving. There's no like, oh, I flipped the wrong card. I got confused, because people will do that as well, and that's frustrating. And then some of the versions also come with the new dangers expansion, and you can mix those in. I don't really think they're necessary, but if you like them, go for it. I think this is a great game. It's simple. Get the most points, get the most gold, win. So this is a fun game. 3 to 8 players, plays great with a large group. Let me know what you think of it. Give me a like and a follow, and I'll keep bringing you more board game content. Thanks. Bye.